Hello and welcome back to a finished park. Look, the balloons are still in the sky, and this is called Fun Fortress. If you didn't notice by the huge fortress in our park. But yeah, it's finished, but it's far from a beauty winner or one piece of eye candy, or well, you know what I mean. Basically, it needs a lot of work because, well, with such a beautiful castle given to us by the devs, we should really make this one outstanding park. Now, I'll spoil a bit of the plans I had in mind, and I had this in mind actually when I was like, playing through the first year. I came up with this idea. What I want really is like two coasters racing along the wall here, and that's also why I kind of left like some open space here along the wall, so we could construct two awesome wooden coasters over there. Then I also want some kind of courtyard over here, some palace gardens. Now I know we have this over here, the maze, as the palace garden, but I want, right now it looks like, well, it's hilly and it looks anything but a castle garden. So what I kind of need to do really is flatten this a bit, lower this section, heighten this up a bit, and put some nice rides in there. So what I'll probably have to do is remove the whole the whole bulge of rides over here and redo the whole terrain so that it looks nice and good how I want it to. And for the rest though, I mean, over here, this section doesn't look so shabby. Obviously we need to do something about this, do some terraforming with it, but for the rest I think everything looks quite alright. So, we got lots of work ahead of us. Luckily, we also got loads of cash to work for us, so that's good. Now, the first thing that I'll probably do is do the royal gardens, and afterwards we'll construct coasters and whatnot. So, now that I have, shared my plans, revealed what I intend to do, let's start doing them, alright? So I think we just finished the Fun Fortress, and this time it truly does look like a fortress. And look at this, we got a freaking 1600 guests in our park. So I guess they think as well that it looks like a fortress. But damn, man, it was quite a bit of work, especially the royal gardens over here. Took me quite a bit of effort to get it looking good, but I think right now the wait, hold on a second. Yeah, alright. That explains it. No, but I think in the end it truly does look like a royal garden, you know, with a fence and with these maze bushes and stuff. And well, as you can see, the royal color for this fortress is red, blood red, dark red. But I think it does have some royal touch to it, you know, red and white. And yeah, I think in the end that this is a really, really nice royal garden. And it matches the fortress quite well. Now, there are... Obviously, I could start placing scenery till there's no tomorrow. But really, I'm quite happy with how the fortress is right now. Because if we take a zoomed out look, I mean... You can really see we got a garden, a fortress, and then there is these two coasters that I promised I would build. Now, damn man, take a look at these two. And I have synced them up. Let's follow these two because they are quite amazing. I don't even know how well they stay together now that I synchronized them. I mean, it's the first time for me. Anyway, I'm also quite happy with the terraforming that I did, you know, where I had to have the coasters go underground and stuff. I kind of tried to make little buildings out of those areas, and I think in most cases it went quite well. I didn't succeed everywhere, like over here. This looks ridiculous, but I couldn't get it any better than what I have over there. So instead of... Oh, look at that! That's... not bad actually, because these rides, well, I haven't built them with the intention of timing them, and it shows. But yeah, alright, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Oh crap, huh. I see why this is not getting fixed. Oh, that shouldn't actually matter for a mechanic. Derp. Ah well, anyway, these are our newest two coasters. Now obviously you want to know what the ratings are. Maybe you've seen it in the time lapse, but look. 9 and 9. Yeah, these are two grand coasters, they are. And yeah, because, well, you know, they're following the wall, or at least I tried to, but over here it was a bit hard. I kinda named them, you know, in style. Because that's what they say, at the wall. Well, since this is at the wall, right, you get the hint. Anyway, I think right now, all of a sudden, you know, this park is a real good looking fun fortress. Especially with all the coasters on the outside, you know, and the garden over here. I think that this is one of the best looking parks I've made in the expansion so far. And since I'm the only one to judge, I say it is so. Anyway, yeah, it was quite, you know, I'll have to admit that when we finished the park it looked rubbish, and you know, I admit that straight away. But right now I think that this park really is truly one of the better looking parks. It's just that there's so much work that needed to be done, and there's just no way to do that while playing, you know. So that's a bit, well, they definitely stepped up the difficulty in the expansion. So, but hey, that's what time lapses are for. So join me next time when we will try and make something as beautiful, hell, even as more beautiful as this park in the next one. So join me then.